It's Toby from Heavyweight MMA, today with Dom Fan UFC fighter. How are you, bro?
I'm not too bad, bro. How you going?
Good, man. How does it feel to be part of the lightweight roster in the UFC?
Feels good, man. Feels exciting. Feels like a lot of new things on the horizon. I'm eager to take some fights, maybe some short notice ones as well, and just like test my mettle a bit.
Man, we talked about it once before over dinner. I remember talking about this being something that you needed to achieve in terms of being a lifelong martial artist, MMA fighter, and coach, and eventually. Um, at least that box is ticked, bro. Now it's time to out of the frying pan into the fire, as I've mentioned before, and time to face off with some full-on best in the world fighters.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like I think like even if I had have lost the grand finals match, like I still would have been hustling towards the same goal of getting into the UFC. So it feels like I've completed that goal, but I've done so with like enough of my career left still that like I should be able to achieve some really great things. I'd love to win a title. That'd be the goal now. So get into the top 15 and win a title. Those are my two next biggest goals.
Awesome, man. It's good to hear the confidence. Like I said, I was just scanning the lightweight rankings, bro. And even at this point, I feel like you could take a few of those guys, even without any UFC experience. What are your thoughts on that?
I think so too, man. I've seen some guys in the top 15 that I absolutely do reckon I would beat. Um, if it's just skill for skill, absolutely. I think yeah, like you could say it comes down to a little bit of like maybe they've been in there a little bit more. They've maybe a little bit more comfortable with like fighting in front of a crowd. But man, I feel like I'm fighting better than ever in front of a crowd. I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying and drawing from the crowd whenever I fight nowadays. So I'm loving it.
Bro, going back to your fight, so you fought in road to UFC finals in UFC 325, for anyone that doesn't know. Beat a guy called Kim Sang-Wook, a Korean. As most Koreans, bro, the blockhead, like a Korean zombie just walking forward, getting smashed. I've seen it so many times. And when I'm watching, bro, I'm thinking, man, I hope Bob knows this guy's probably not going to go out. Just be careful, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you mentioned, his durability is one of his biggest things. Durability and probably some natural physical strength and whatnot. What were his strengths, bro, when you fought him? What do you think?
Yeah, durability is easily the biggest one there. Like he he didn't feel like he could be knocked out. Like I landed some pretty fucking heavy shots on him, man. There were a few punches that the camera didn't do justice to, but it felt the shot go like up my arm when I hit him. And and he has just worn it, and like his durability expands more past like just the physical. He's durable like kind of like from his game plan. He like whenever I would hit him, I could see it in his eyes that he was ready to close the distance. He was ready to make it awkward and difficult to finish him. So I had to be really cautious. I got a lot of people saying in comments and stuff like, "Oh, like why don't you just finish him? Like it looks like it was there." It's a lot easier said than done, man. Like as I cracked him, I seen like he was about to step forward, and I was like, if I rush forward, he's going to get into the grapple, and it's just going to be spoiled for a while. He did really well as being a bit of a spoiler, like in the grapple, it didn't feel like he was doing a whole bunch. Like he was getting attached and kind of just staying there. It didn't really feel like a huge threat for the takedowns. Didn't feel like a huge threat for any damage from those positions. But it felt like enough to like kind of lose whatever momentum I was gaining. So I tried to make an effort to win that back every time we broke free.
Bro, you had us Don Marfan fans a little bit worried in the first round when you had your back, bro. Was there any concern there at all, or you just going through the motions because you've been in that position a million times?
Yeah, zero concern whatsoever. I immediately even hitting the ground, a huge part of that was because I was like, I'm gonna end up on top. So he was kind of in that like broomstick takedown position. But I do really well there at shaking people off. So that's why I kind of let us go to the ground a little bit so that I could like start to fight the choking arm and start to like hold my body in a way that he would start sagging off. Um, And I felt him realize it straight away. That's why he wasn't going for any chokes or anything. He locked onto the seatbelt to try not to slip off. But I was patient there. I knew I was already out, so it was just a matter of like when, not if. So I just needed to shake, shake, shake. Um, and then like I knew I was going to end up on top. So in my mind, I was just going, all right, 3 or 4 more seconds, I'm going to be on top. Get ready to fucking give him some hell, like second I get up there. So yeah.
You mentioned that he was a big guy before cutting like up. I think you said 92 kilos in an interview.
Yeah.
Um, he he looked strong in those first few exchanges. How did you feel when you first got your hands on him? Like, was that feeling like shit, this guy's strong, or you felt reasonable?
You know what? He felt like isometrically strong. He didn't feel powerful. So like it felt like he couldn't move me all that well. Like he didn't seem to like he kind of like grabbed a hold of my leg, tried to run the pipe a little bit, tried to like off balance me a little bit. And I felt like I could keep my balance very, very easily against him. It didn't feel like he could move me around. But in the exchanges, when he would go body lock and I would try to elevate his underhook, he did feel very strong there. It didn't feel like I was going to get any success there. So yeah, I'd say he was strong, but I kind of wanted to use that against him from the go. Like, so I tried to use the grappling exchanges as more a time to wear him out as opposed to a time to like get stuff done. So that's why like you can see me being like very slow and patient when I was on top of him in the crossbody ride, and also why I'm against the fence. Like I'm just kind of sagging on him, just landing a few shots, just letting him kind of like try to work for things, just so I could recover my energy. And each time that we would end up striking, I felt like I could like throw with a bit of power.
Man, and you mentioned you're just trying to wear him out. At the same time, you're trying to inflict damage, man. I've seen the evolution of Don Marfan towards a focus on doing damage. And you could see in the clinch, like lots of nice little knees and elbows, which is refreshing because some people don't do that. And also it really showed in. I saw you had a picture with him afterwards. Jesus Christ, bro. Looked like you haven't had a fight and he had.
Yeah. To be honest, man, that photo did not do it justice. I seen him in the hotel. He was a funny bloke as well. I seen him in the hotel after. We were kind of looking at each other after because he wanted to do an interview with me. So I wonder if it should get posted soon. But he stares at me and he went, "Brother, you smashed my face." And I just cracked up. I was like, "Okay, he's a cool bloke." Um, yeah, he was a nice dude. But yeah, fuck, his face was looking not so good after that fight. His lips were sitting about 2 inches in front of his face, like full duck mouth. Oh fuck, who did that to you, bro?
Yeah, you
Fuck.
said that with a smile there, didn't you? Because that's what your intention is, bro. You want him to remember you.
Yeah,
Want him to come out of there with some damage. It's the name of the game anyway, right?
yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Talking about the evolution of Don Marfan, I noticed, in my opinion, I think your grappling, your striking is improving fight on fight. And just wondering, is that something to do with Tom as well? Because he's a great striker, and I imagine you guys are doing a lot of rounds together. Tom Nolan, that is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tom's epic. He's very, very, very good at striking. I pick his brain quite a lot in the striking. I pick all the boys' brains in the striking. Like we got uh like him and Blair both in the striking for teammates give me like quite a lot of help. And then of course like the coaches like Stephen Elliott, like I'm always trying to like uh learn from them. And I'm trying to like add more to my game that they're showing me. I also think a huge thing is like the mindset work that I've been doing with Eric. Um, I think I always used to have a problem with just being too fixated on how something's gonna end up looking or like being in the moment. And I feel like what through doing all this mindset stuff, I've done a much better job at relaxing. Because like it's been a while that I've actually been striking quite well in the gym, even drastically better than anything that I showed in this fight still. But it never really seems to come out usually. But this one was the first one that started to come out a little bit, where it's like I'm actually staying in the striking, I'm enjoying the striking there, I'm having fun with it. Because that's usually how I look in the gym, but it's like quite hard to make that happen in front of all those people usually. But
Yeah.
now it seems to be coming through. So I think it's a bit of a problem for everyone else in the division.
Yeah, 100% understand what you mean. Like having had like the amateur fights that I had, which was not incredible, not at your level. I never recreated what I was in the gym in the ring. It was a 50% or something of myself in there. So if you can transfer that full 100%, then you can be a killer, right?
100%. Yeah. And I think that that was a huge advantage that I had over Kim Sang-Wook there, was that like I was really comfortable in that moment. I was super comfortable. Um, we called the warm up like 5 or 10 minutes short because I was like, nah, I'm absolutely ready to go, boys. Like I was in the back room, landing everything, dodging everything, feeling like everything's moving in slow motion. I was like, no, let's not do too much. I feel so primed and ready to go. And second I went out there, I felt awesome.
And bro, talking about the mindset, like when you came out for the fight, UFC 325, Volk's got a heap of fans. There's a heap of Kiwi and Aussie fighters on the card. There was a super good atmosphere, and when you came out, you looked like you were loving it.
Yeah, I was. I was also like kind of not sure because like, obviously I'm like half Asian. I wasn't sure if they would recognize me as an Aussie, but I was like, I was always gonna wear the Aussie flag out just to like fucking like, hey guys, like I'm on the same team as you, like cheer for me. But as I started walking out, there were so many people cheering for me. So I was like, oh fuck yeah, they know I'm an Aussie. So I kind of like led with it, played it up for the crowd. Like when I did like a question mark kick, like fucking the crowd loved it. So it felt like, each time I landed a cool strike, it was like pressing a button and then like I would hear crowd cheering. So it was like awesome.
Maybe you should wear like a crocodile Dundee hat or something.
Yeah, yeah,
The Asian
yeah. I
Croc
don't know if it
Dundee.
goes with the street butter vibes, but yeah, maybe.
Bro, what was that part? I kind of can't quite remember what the part was that made you stick your finger up. Was it you? He was calling you. You did like was that when you did a question mark kick or something? And then, I remember you sticking your finger up and everyone cracked up.
Yeah,
What happened
yeah.
again?
Well, so I just been like, so here's how it looked in my mind, right? He started at the last weigh-ins. Sorry, not the weigh-ins, at the face-off that we did in the semifinals. He said, "Hey, one of us is going to get knocked out." And I went, "Oh, okay." Like he said that in response to me saying we're going to wrestle. And he said, "No, no, no, one of us is getting knocked out." I went, "All right, I guess we're going to strike." And then the second the fight started, he didn't throw any punches. He got attached to my hips, and I was like, "Come on, bro! Like I thought you said you wanted to strike. Like I guess not." And then, I like beat him in the grapple, break free, start beating the shit out of him in the striking. But I'm playing a distance game, and then that's when he points to the ground. He goes like, "Nah, come on, like just stay here so we can strike." I'm like, brother, like I've been striking, I've been out striking you like the whole fight now. So then I had walked him onto the question mark kick. So immediately after, boom, I kind of went, well, we're striking. And then that's when I like flipped him off. I'm like, hey, that's what you wanted, you
Yeah.
know?
No, that's funny, bro. Hey, and being in the UFC 325, like the one in Sydney, first time fighting UFC in hometown, must be pretty good, man. Did that feel good for you? Did it feel anything? Do you have any particular feeling about being in Australia fighting on UFC?
Um,
You said you didn't in the lead up, but I wonder if when you're actually there, you kind of felt it.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I did prefer it being in Australia. There was something really cool about that, especially like having all the home fans. That was cool. And like genuinely there were quite a few people, like friends and family that were able to come because it's just Sydney fight. It's like an hour away from Brisbane. Um, so it really did feel like I had a lot of hometown support. Um, yeah, I liked it. I think there's like I don't know, certain like Anzac camaraderie, going on always in the back rooms and stuff. So, it feels like I kind of like know a lot of those Anzac fighters now. So yeah, it felt comfortable being around everyone there.
Yeah, bro, it was good to see Lawrence have a well-deserved win, a difficult fight, difficult opponent. That guy was really like athletic, and Lawrence got the win. Seb was doing so well too, and I reckon that guy
Yeah.
that he fought is underrated, bro. Because watching him in Shanghai, that guy for me looked, and this is in my opinion, looked like maybe the most dangerous fighter on that last card. Like when you watched him live. There's something about him, man. He was awesome, amazing at reading things, and his natural movement and athleticism was really good. And he just got shut down by Seb until it didn't,
Yeah,
like he was doing
yeah.
really, really well.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think definitely Seb has got to be one of those instances where they still sign the runner up. Like fuck man, like he absolutely proved for 13 minutes that he is better than that other guy that is now in the UFC, you know? So I definitely think he deserves a contract. And yeah, man, Lawrence is a savage, man. It's like he can't get finished. Every time like he seemed to get hurt or taken down in the fight, you blink and then he's back in like a dominant position, you know? So I think it was really exciting watching both of their fights.
And I think you kind of touched on it in another interview, but so Road to UFC, I just imagine in the minds of the UFC, it's like, yeah, it's good. We'll go to Asia, we'll pick up some Chinese fighters, get the Chinese market. They'll have to win a couple of those fights. They end up with zero real Chinese. They end up with two kind of whitewashed Chinese dudes from New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah.
So, like you said, they might not be inviting us back again.
Yeah, yeah. I said that to Lawrence. I messaged Lawrence. I said it turned out like the fucking cheat code for winning Road to UFC was being fake Chinese. You know, that's all you need, and then you're in.
I was saying to Lawrence, so it might be something for you guys just to, try and gain a bit of Chinese
Mm,
backing as well, bro. Because it's all a popularity game, bro. If you can
yeah,
get some support from China somehow, that might help your brand. Yeah.
that'd be sick, bro. Well, hit me up with some fucking contacts.
Bro, I don't know about
Um,
contacts. It's about posting and doing the right things, right? Like saying the right things
yeah,
about China, jumping in the ring and saying something about like China. And next thing you know, it's like it's internet sensation in China with a UFC fighter saying that his roots are from China and everything.
yeah,
I don't know, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Have a think
Yeah,
about something to
well,
say.
I got a bunch of Korean fans from that fight. I reckon hundreds of messages from Koreans just like I don't know, like saying they're really big fans now, which is pretty cool because I was getting quite a few like shit talking messages from a few of them before the fights. So I'm glad that all changed.
Does that affect you at all, bro, when they're giving you shit, or did you have to translate it?
Oh man, they were all funny because they're all in broken English, so they don't really hit very hard. It's like it's like you are fucked, you will die. I'm like, all right, like, okay, that's funny. Like it doesn't really affect me all that
Yeah.
much. Yeah, no, I just kind of like would read them and laugh my ass off and show the boys and they'd laugh their ass off. So I don't think it had their desired effect.
It's kind of yeah, Koreans are pretty aggressive too, bro, by nature. Like I mean, obviously in Macau, and they love to fight, bro. We have quite a few fights over the years with Koreans punching on with people and stuff. Like they naturally
Right.
like to fight, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there seems to be a natural fucking toughness about them. Whenever I've like done any rounds with any Koreans, they always seem to be like pretty fucking tough and durable.
Yeah,
Um yeah, which I guess Kim Sang-Wook showed as well, eh?
yeah, true, bro. So your feeling, bro, do you feel like after this fight, it was a pretty grueling fight, do you want it to be a little bit of a hiatus for a while to recover and get back into things, or you want a quick turnaround, try and get back in and fight someone?
Um I'm probably leaning towards more quick turnaround.
Hmm.
Um I'm gonna have a talk to my team first. Like I've not been in the gym a lot because I've been 3 days of back to back tattooing. Um, but I'll have a chat to like my coaches, see what they reckon. But maybe it's just like the excitement of having just one that I'm like, right, another one. But yeah, I definitely I'm feeling the idea of fighting again soon, and I've heard some cards and dates in like maybe May. That'd be pretty cool. I
Bro,
think
you're
that's like
talking about Macau, bro. Let's go. Come over to Macau, brother. We've got
that's
May 30th,
that's
I believe. May 30th.
yeah.
They need nothing they need more than a Chinese Australian in China fighting. Let's go, bro.
There you go, bro. Fuck yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll go with that then.
Bro, I'm actually pumped. I'm hoping so much that a few of you lads that I talk to come over to Macau because this
Yeah,
is this is basically my home. I've been here for 19 years now, bro. I can
yeah.
show you guys around. So I'm hoping that a couple of you end up
Fuck
over
yeah.
here.
That'd be sick, bro. That'd be
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, looking forward to it, bro. Hey, you just showed your tattoo, man. Rumor has it that you're whining, not like you'd expect the unit UFC fighter to whine in the tattoo studio, bro. Is that true?
How the fuck did you know that? Wait, wait, why actually do you know that? Is my tattoo artist talking to you? Oh, dude, it was so much pain. Oh, it's fucking insane the amount of pain. I don't get how your regular person can just do that shit because, like, I don't know. I feel like as a fighter, I'm like reasonably tough guy, and like I'm never complaining about getting hit in the face or anything. None of that ever really bothers me. Holy shit, getting tattooed sucks, man. It's so bad. I hate the feeling. Um, yeah, 3 days back to back. So that was 24 hours of tattooing across 3 days. And that's my first ever tattoo. But yeah, it was rough.
Do you feel afterwards, did you feel like you'd gone through some sort of, like I said, maybe like it's a bit of a spiritual sort of feeling, something about tattoos, right? You do that and then afterwards you had this weird sort of feeling about you. I don't know. Can't explain it.
I felt, yeah, like each day felt like a marathon. I felt like at the end of the day, I was so cooked, just passed out in bed straight away. Um, Yeah, I hadn't felt anything like that before. Yeah, I don't get the tattoo artist was explaining to me that like there seems to be just more durability all round for like girls. Like girls will just sit there and then they'll just like cop the tattoo and they're fine. And like there happened to be like this older lady also in the next room and she was getting tattooed in the same spot and she was completely fine. And I'm like, fuck, why am I such a pussy?
Bro, you should have gone in and punched her or something just to get even, you know? I
Yeah.
don't know.
I was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. Fuck.
Bro, to be honest, I know tattoo artists would know better than me, but I think that people have different sensitivity depending on
Mm.
their body makeup, and some people will be affected more than others, like pain tolerance and whatnot. I think it's kind of genetic in a way, and
That's
that's
what
a
I
good
kept
excuse.
telling myself,
That's a
bro.
good
I
excuse, so
was
just
like,
keep that
there's
one, bro.
gotta be some weird skin type thing going on here where it's like I'm in way more pain than any of them are because it was insane, bro.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, so inside the arm, right? Inside the arm must be, and up near the
Oh,
armpit, it was the most painful, right?
dude, near the armpit was like, oh, it was so hard to stay still. Yeah, it's all the way up to the shoulder as well.
Yeah.
So fuck it looks sick when the wrap is off. It looks fucking awesome. So it's worth it, you know. But
How
fuck
long do
man,
you keep
it's
that
a
on
lot of
for, bro? I
pain.
usually take it off straight away, man, like nearly.
The guy wanted me to keep it on for like just wash it 3 times a day. So take it off, wash it,
Oh, okay.
um, put it back on, and yeah, for three times in the day.
Nice, bro. So you expect it to make you more powerful on the left arm, bro, or what? Like
Yes, I got the dragon punch now. So everyone's getting fucked up.
perfect. All right, bro. Thanks for your time, man. I'm super proud of you lads that I've been talking to for some time to get up and move up through the rankings, developing each time, bro. And I'm so looking forward to seeing you guys fight in the big show.
Fuck yeah, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
Cool, bro. And looking forward to hopefully a few of you guys coming to Macau. That'd be the best for me anyway.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
sick.
cool. All right, bro. Take it easy. Thanks for your time again, eh?